Have you ever felt drained just hours after waking up? Like your day is already slipping away before it even begins? If you're over 60, this isn't just in your head. As we age, our bodies respond differently to how we start the day. A few quiet mistakes, often things we do without thinking, can affect your energy levels, mental clarity, digestion, and even your mood for the rest of the day. But here's the good news. You can change all of that without stress, without supplements, and without complicated routines. In this video, we'll uncover 6 common morning mistakes that seniors often make before 9 a.m. and gently guide you towards 6 healthier habits that promote long-term wellness, boost vitality, and bring back that sense of calm confidence you deserve. Every morning. These are simple changes, but they make a big difference. And the best part, anyone can start, even tomorrow. So grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and let's reset your mornings, step by step. If you enjoy videos that help you live stronger, longer, and with more peace, please like this video. Subscribe and share in the comments. What's the first thing you do after waking up? Let's begin with the 6 bad morning mistakes to avoid before 9 a.m. because sometimes what feels like a normal part of your morning might quietly be working against your energy, stability, and overall well-being. For many older adults, the first few minutes after waking are more delicate than they used to be. And one of the most overlooked habits that can affect your entire day is something as simple as how you get out of bed. 1. Jumping out of bed too quickly. It may seem harmless. You open your eyes, sit up and stand. You've done it for years. But after 60, the body needs a little more care. When you rise too fast, before your blood pressure has had a chance to adjust, your brain doesn't get the oxygen it needs right away. That's when you feel dizzy, unsteady, or worse, at real risk of falling. These moments can shake your confidence and make you wary of mornings altogether. And it's not about fear, it's about awareness. Aging doesn't mean losing independence. It just means learning new ways to support it. A gentler start is a wiser one. So instead of rushing, take a pause, sit up slowly, let your feet rest. On the floor for a moment. Breathe deeply, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let your heart rate find its rhythm before you move forward. These few extra seconds can change how your entire morning feels. They protect your balance, give your circulation time to wake up, and allow your mind to stay clear. You're not just getting out of bed, you're setting the tone for your nervous system, your joints, and your peace of mind. Little moments of calm lead to bigger waves of control, and control brings dignity. And dignity, especially in the early hours, is worth protecting. Many people over 60 begin their day the same comforting way, by reaching for a warm cup of coffee. It's a ritual that feels familiar, even soothing. But when that coffee comes, before anything else, especially before food, it can quietly unsettle the very balance your body is trying to restore after sleep. That leads us into mistake number 2, drinking coffee on an empty stomach. It may not feel like a mistake at first. You take a sip, you feel more awake, your mind feels sharper. But inside, something else is happening. Your stomach, which has been empty for hours, suddenly gets hit with caffeine and acid. That combination can increase stomach acid, irritate the lining, and trigger acid reflux, often silently at first. Over time, this habit can also cause shaky energy, mood swings, and even digestive discomfort you can't quite explain. The truth is your body after 60 needs a gentler, more grounded start. Your digestion is more sensitive, your blood sugar is more reactive. What worked well in your 30s or 40s might now leave you feeling off balance by mid-morning. That's not a weakness, it's a signal. Your body is asking for support, not stimulation. Before you reach for that first sip of coffee, ask yourself if you've given your body what it actually needs: hydration, nutrients, a stable base. A piece of toast, a few bites of oatmeal, or even a banana can go a long way in protecting your stomach and steadying your energy. You're not giving up a habit, you're refining it. You're choosing a morning that supports your calm, your clarity, and your digestion. And that choice, made quietly and consistently, can help you feel more grounded, more present, and far more in control of how your day begins. A small shift, done with care, is sometimes the most powerful one. Some Habits feel harmless simply because we've done them for so long. Waking up and reaching for the phone is one of them. For many older adults, this has become an automatic part of the morning, checking emails, glancing at news updates, maybe opening a message that stirs an old memory or a new concern. But this leads us directly to morning mistake number 3, checking your phone right after waking up. The moment your eyes open, your brain is still adjusting. It's shifting from rest to awareness, from stillness to engagement. And what it truly needs in that fragile transition is softness, peace, not pressure. But the phone doesn't give you that. It pulls your attention in a dozen directions before your feet even touch the ground. Headlines filled with tension, notifications you didn't ask for, emotional triggers you weren't ready to process, all arriving before your nervous system has found its rhythm. This early stimulation may seem minor, but over time it builds stress. It clouds your focus. It interrupts the natural clarity that a calm morning can offer. And it can quietly affect your emotional health, especially in later years when the mind craves simplicity and the heart values peace. The good news is, you don't have to give up your connection to the world. You just get to choose when to. Engage with it. Let the first few minutes of your day belong to you. Sit up slowly. Take a few breaths. Drink water. Greet the day with intention instead of interruption. When you protect those early moments, you protect your emotional clarity, your inner peace, and your focus for the rest of the day. It's a quiet boundary, but a powerful one that helps you take back ownership of your mornings, not through willpower, but through gentle awareness. And that kind of calm isn't just comforting, it's strength in its most grounded form. Some mornings move so quickly that we forget the most basic things. We get dressed, make breakfast, maybe even take our medications, yet one quiet, vital habit often slips through the cracks. That brings us to morning mistake number 4, skipping water. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up naturally dehydrated. Not alarmingly so, but enough that every system, from your brain to your joints, is quietly asking to be replenished. Many seniors reach straight for coffee or begin eating, unaware that their body is still waiting for its first real dose of hydration. And while that may feel like a small oversight, it carries weight. Without water, your digestion slows down, your energy dips faster, your ability to concentrate becomes thinner. Fatigue creeps in earlier than it should, and you might feel off-center without knowing why. Water isn't just something you drink throughout the day. It's a signal. It tells your body that the new day has begun, that you're ready to support it, and that you're choosing clarity over sluggishness. Even half a glass of room temperature water can start that process. It helps your cells function better, supports circulation, and prepares your digestive system to receive food more efficiently. If mornings often feel foggy or heavy, this may be one of the missing pieces. And the solution is gentle, not drastic. No need to chug or measure, just a slow, simple sip before coffee, before anything else. That small act sets a rhythm that says, I care about this body. I respect this season of life. I want to feel better, not just get through the day. Choosing to drink water first thing is choosing emotional grounding in physical form, and sometimes that's exactly what a good morning truly needs. Some mornings feel slower than others. You wake up, move from bed to chair, maybe head straight to breakfast, and yet something still feels stuck. Not just in the body, but in the mind too. That quiet heaviness often comes from what many overlook. Morning mistake number 5, not moving your body. It doesn't have to mean exercise, and certainly not intensity. But when you go from stillness to stillness, without gentle movement in between, your body stays locked in sleep mode. Your joints remain stiff, your blood flows sluggishly, and your mental state struggles to engage. Especially after 60, movement isn't about performance, it's about activation. Your muscles and bones are asking for a signal, a simple cue that says, the day has begun. Without that, posture declines, energy drops, and even your mood can dip before you've left the kitchen. But just a few mindful moments of motion can change everything. So a slow shoulder roll, a wrist circle, lifting your arms overhead, stretching your legs while seated. These aren't exercises, they're invitations. Invitations for better circulation, for a clearer head, for a calmer spirit. When your body gets That message early, it responds throughout the day with more balance, better mobility, and a stronger sense of presence. The morning doesn't have to feel heavy. It can feel like a reset, a realignment, a moment to reconnect with your strength in a quiet, graceful way. And the beauty is, this isn't about time or effort. It's about intention. A few slow movements, paired with your breath, give your body permission to wake up with care. And when your body feels cared for, your mind feels calmer, your focus sharper, your day more grounded. Starting your morning with movement is not about doing more. It's about honoring what your body still wants to give you: stability, clarity, and strength from the inside out. Some breakfasts feel comforting simply because they're quick, familiar, and sweet. Toast with jam, a bowl of cereal, a muffin with your morning tea. They seem light, easy, and harmless. But over time, they can quietly work against your energy, your focus, and even your mood. That brings us to morning mistake number 6, eating a sugar-heavy or starchy breakfast. These kinds of meals might give you a quick lift at first, but that lift doesn't last. Behind the sweetness is a spike, a sharp rise in blood sugar that tricks your body into thinking it's energized. What follows, especially by mid-morning, is a crash. That sudden drop in blood sugar can leave you feeling irritable, tired, or foggy, even if you've had a good night's sleep. And for older adults, this cycle becomes harder to recover from. Your body doesn't regulate sugar the way it used to. Your metabolism is slower, your insulin response more sensitive, and your energy reserves less forgiving. What your body needs isn't just food, it's fuel. Not quick bursts, but steady support. Protein and fiber aren't trendy terms, they're tools. They help you stay full longer, keep your mind sharp, and maintain even energy without the highs and lows. And the shift doesn't have to be extreme. A boiled egg, a slice of whole grain toast, a bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds or fruit, these simple changes can help you feel balanced for hours. It's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter, with your future self in mind. When your first meal of the day respects your body's needs, everything else feels easier. You think clearly, you move steadily. You face the morning with strength, not stress. The way you feed yourself after 60 isn't about restriction, it's about restoration. And choosing better fuel is one of the quietest, most loving ways to protect your long-term health, one breakfast at a time. Let's now explore the 6 morning habits seniors should adopt right after waking, beginning with a habit that gently replaces one of the most overlooked mistakes, getting out of bed too fast. Many older adults wake up and move right away, not realizing how quickly the body reacts to sudden motion after rest. That sense of dizziness or unsteadiness isn't weakness, it's simply the body asking for a moment to adjust. To counter that, consider this. Habit number 1. Sit up slowly and breathe deep. It's a small ritual, but it can shape the rhythm of your entire day. As your eyes open, resist the urge to rise immediately. Instead, bring awareness to your body. Let your arms support you as you shift upward with care. Place your feet on the floor. Let them find their grounding. Then breathe, slowly and deeply. In through your nose for 5 counts. Out through your mouth for 5 more. Repeat 2 or 3 times. That breath does more than fill your lungs. It resets your nervous system. It brings oxygen back to the brain. It eases your heart rate into a natural rhythm. These are the foundations of balance, physical, emotional, and mental. When you give your body those first few calm minutes, you're choosing stability over speed. You're sending a quiet signal to your inner systems that it's safe to wake up fully. For those over 60, this practice is not just helpful, it's protective. It reduces the risk of falls, minimizes morning tension, and helps the mind step into the day with calm instead of chaos. And it asks for nothing but your attention. No equipment, no schedule, just you, your breath, and your willingness to move. Slowly enough to meet yourself where you are. In a world that moves fast, this is your gentle anchor. One breath at a time, you're not just rising. You're reclaiming your morning with intention, clarity, and care. One of the simplest ways to reset your morning starts with what you reach for first. In the earlier section, we touched on a common mistake, skipping water right after waking. Many older adults go straight to coffee or breakfast, unknowingly bypassing what the body quietly craves after a night of rest. That brings us to a gentle solution worth making a part of every morning. Habit number 2, drink a glass of warm water. Add lemon if you like. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up mildly dehydrated. It's natural. Every cell is asking to be replenished, and your digestion is waiting for a signal to begin. Warm water acts like a soft restart. It doesn't shock the system like cold drinks or stimulate it prematurely like caffeine. Instead, it flows in and supports your body's natural rhythm, helping to flush out toxins, jumpstart circulation, and prepare your stomach for food. If you enjoy flavor, a slice of lemon can add brightness while gently supporting your liver and digestion. But even plain water is powerful. The key is to drink it before anything else. Before coffee, before breakfast, before the day pulls you into motion. It only takes a moment, but the effects can last for hours. You may find your thinking feels clearer, your belly less tight, and your energy more stable. Over time, this small act builds trust with your body. It says, "I'm listening." And that matters, especially after 60, when the body asks for consistency more than intensity. Hydration first thing in the morning isn't about following a trend. It's about reclaiming a basic act of self-care that sets the tone for how you feel, move, and think throughout the day. In a world full of complicated advice, sometimes the wisest choice is also the simplest. Start your day with warmth, clarity, and care, one sip at a time. When mornings feel stiff, heavy, or slow, it's often because the body hasn't been invited to fully wake up. Earlier, we looked at the common mistake of skipping movement, going straight from bed to chair to kitchen without letting your body open up. That stillness carries over. It keeps your joints locked, your circulation sluggish, and your energy flat. A gentle antidote is found in habit number 3. Stretch your body gently. You don't need a workout, you don't need a routine. What your body craves is attention. Just a few quiet minutes of connection between breath and movement. Simple things, rotating your wrists, rolling your shoulders, extending your legs while seated, or lifting your arms overhead. Even seated. Stretches can unlock tightness in your hips and back. These motions tell your nervous system, we are awake, we are safe, and we are moving forward. They support blood flow to your brain and heart. They help improve posture, and perhaps most importantly, they allow you to feel present, more grounded in your body, less foggy in your head. Many seniors worry that their range of motion has declined, or that movement might cause discomfort. But when approached with softness, stretching becomes healing. It's not about pushing limits, it's about regaining rhythm. Movement like this also helps with emotional clarity. It clears the weight of sleep, gently lifts mood, and prepares your focus for the day ahead. A body that moves, even slowly, remembers its strength. It feels more capable, more aligned, and less reactive. When you stretch with care, you're doing more than loosening muscles. You're giving yourself permission to ease into the day instead of being pushed by it. And 2 minutes, just 2, can make that shift happen. What may feel small is often the foundation of something lasting. A little movement is not just physical, it's emotional self-respect. It's showing up for yourself in a way that whispers, I'm still here and I still matter. One of the most common mistakes many older adults make each morning is starting the day with something that feels light, but is actually working against them. A slice of toast with jam, a sweet cereal, maybe a muffin, they seem harmless, even comforting. But as we discussed earlier, these kinds of breakfasts lead to fast spikes in blood sugar, followed by energy crashes that leave you feeling tired, irritable, or mentally foggy by mid-morning. A better path forward begins with habit number 4. Eat a breakfast with protein and fiber. Your body after 60 needs more than just calories, it needs stability. Protein gives your muscles strength and keeps you full longer. Fiber supports digestion, balances blood sugar, and helps your mind stay focused. This isn't about dieting or restriction, it's about building a foundation of energy that lasts. Think boiled eggs with whole grain toast, or a bowl of oatmeal topped with chia seeds and banana, or maybe Greek yogurt with a few walnuts and blueberries. These are meals that work with your body, not against it. They fuel your brain, support circulation, and prevent the sharp energy dips that make the rest of your morning feel harder than it should. You don't need to eat a large meal, just enough to tell your body, I'm giving you what you need to feel steady. Many seniors assume their appetite isn't strong enough in the morning, or they don't know what to choose. But with a little preparation and intention, breakfast can become a powerful anchor, one that carries you with calm energy all the way to lunch. When you eat with clarity, you think with clarity. And when your blood sugar stays balanced, so does your mood, your focus, and your sense of control. Choosing a breakfast rich in protein and fiber isn't just about nutrition. It's about creating a morning that supports who you are and how you want to move through the day, strong, grounded, and fully awake. Some mornings begin with the body, others with the mind, and too often the mind starts in overdrive. Earlier, we talked about the mistake of checking your phone immediately after waking. That habit fills your thoughts with noise before you've had the chance to listen inward. The emotional clutter it creates can linger through the day, clouding focus, lowering mood, and feeding stress without you even realizing it. To shift that pattern gently and powerfully, we move into habit number 5. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. This isn't about forcing positivity or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing where your attention goes in those first quiet moments. Gratitude isn't just a warm feeling, it's a biological tool. It activates dopamine, softens anxiety, and improves mental clarity. And for older adults, it can become a reliable anchor, a way to feel emotionally grounded before the world pulls you in a dozen directions. Keep a small notebook beside your bed. As you sit in the calm of the morning, jot down 3 things, simple, true, and yours. Maybe it's the warmth of your blanket. Maybe it's the sound of birds or the face of someone you love. These aren't grand statements. They're gentle reminders. Each one shifts your internal focus from what's lacking to what's already present, from stress to stillness, from doubt to calm. Over time, this habit becomes more than reflection. It becomes resilience. It teaches your mind to return to balance even on difficult days, and it doesn't take more than a minute. The most powerful practices often don't. When you give your attention to gratitude first, you reclaim your mental space before anything else can occupy it. You begin the day not with demands, but with perspective, not with pressure, but with peace. And that choice, repeated in ink, in silence, in presence, can change how you carry yourself through the entire day. Not harder, just lighter, more aware, more you. Some mornings feel dull or unmotivated, even after a full night's rest. You've had your breakfast, maybe stretched a little, but the mind still feels slow and the body not quite ready. Earlier, we explored the mistake of staying in dim or artificial light too long after waking, of moving through the early hours without inviting the outside world in. That lack of light delays your body's natural rhythm, making everything feel slightly off. To bring your system back into balance, we turn to habit number 6. Get natural light as early as possible. Morning light isn't just beautiful, it's essential. It signals your brain that the day has started. It activates serotonin, a neurotransmitter that boosts your mood, enhances focus, and gently lifts that mental fog many older adults experience. Just 10 minutes of soft sunlight, by a window on a porch or even standing at the doorway, can shift how your entire nervous system responds to the day. It's not about being outside long or doing anything strenuous. It's about exposure. Your body runs on an internal clock, and that clock listens to light. When you delay that signal, everything from digestion to attention to emotional stability lags behind. But when you open the curtains or sit by a bright window, you're giving your body what it needs to align with the world. It also sets you up for better sleep later. Morning light regulates melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep at night. By getting that signal early, you support better rest without needing sleep aids or complicated routines. For seniors, especially, this habit is powerful. It restores rhythm, it brings emotional balance, and it helps you feel more connected, not only to the day, but to yourself. Let the light in early. Let it remind your body, that it's safe to be awake, alert, and fully present. These quiet moments of light are more than habit. They are a daily return to natural alignment, to clarity, and to the peace that comes when your day begins on your own terms. A better morning doesn't require big changes. It begins with small, mindful choices that restore balance, protect your energy, and strengthen your emotional grounding. After 60, your body speaks more softly but more clearly. It asks for stillness before movement, hydration before stimulation, and light before distraction. Each of the habits we've shared today is designed to help you feel more centered, less rushed, and more in control of how your day begins. And when you start your morning with clarity, the rest of your day follows with greater peace and purpose. If any of these habits have made a difference in your life, or if you've discovered your own morning ritual that helps you feel grounded, please share your story in the comments below. You never know who might be inspired by what you've learned. And if this video helped you in any way, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more tips on healthy aging, emotional strength, and building a life of quiet, lasting wellness, one morning at a time.